Okay, bud. Hey, this is Brian West, and I thought that if I just put some thoughts together and put them in a YouTube video, that I could send it to you and members on your team, because I know that with mobile marketing, it's a new kind of thing, and I think with Cody assuming a bunch of new roles and getting a new menu out, it's probably hard for him to think about a new sort of thing. But I just want to get some thoughts together about mobile marketing and see what you think. So as I've been getting feedback from many of my clients, they wanted me to get to the end price early. So this is actually what we charge to do mobile marketing. Let's say we did one location, just a barbecue joint. It's $250 setup amount. Then that includes 5 keywords, so we can run 5 different campaigns. And there's a whole bunch of different services that we can do. And then we charge $59 a month. So we're talking about $250 one time and $59 a month. And yes, we do charge for the text messages. It's carrier supported text messaging, and so that's why we charge. So that's 4 cents. So eventually we'll send 100 text messages to people, and that will be, of course, 40 cents. So if 1 in 100 comes in because of that text message and buys a sandwich for $9, well, then that's a good ROI. So that's really mobile marketing in a very short pitch, but we're going to get more than just 100. We're going to get thousands of text messages, and that's really what, as an introduction, what mobile marketing is. It's a marketing strategy to capture that cell phone use that your client has in front of them and then monetizing it. So we want to communicate via mobile marketing for a couple reasons. Look, 97% of adults 18 to 44 own a mobile device. Okay, there's 4 times more mobile devices than there are PCs. All right, you might even be looking at this presentation through your smartphone. Anyway, so 64% of 25 to 35-year-olds own a smartphone, and even folks over 55, 1 in 4 own a smartphone. Now, the most important stat, though, that trumps all of them, in my opinion, is the texting. When we send a text out, has an open rate of 97%. So we can just basically make anybody see a message anytime we want. And that's kind of compared to like email marketing, which right now maybe 1 in 5 get opened. And so it's just a way to communicate intimately and quickly to people. And the thing is, since you're in the restaurant business, what's really cool is that on average it takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text. So you send out a text message at 11 o'clock on a Tuesday and go, hey, it's Ribs Tuesday. We just pulled out a whole load of fresh ribs. Come on in for $24.99. Get a ribs and a shot of ribs and a beer and a shot of whiskey for $25, right? Something like that. Have them come on in. So you can send it to them. They'll see it immediately, and then you can compel the kind of behavior that you want. And if you do ever want to send a coupon, send it via text because it has a much higher redemption rate. And then, of course, we want to communicate via text because everybody has their phone within reach all the time. So we all see our texts and we all have them. So let's go ahead and monetize that. Now, it does skew via age. So like in Manhattan, Kansas, I mean, you're just swimming within 18 to 29-year-olds. And so that group of people, that age group, is texting at a 95% clip. Now, I'm in the 30 to 49 group, and so 82% of guys my age are texting. People in the 50 to 64%, still nearly 60% are texting daily. It is becoming the most ubiquitous form of communication. And right now, only a handful of businesses have figured out how to monetize that. And so as far as Manhattan, Kansas, I didn't see very many people doing mobile marketing. And so you guys can kind of get your clients locked into mobile marketing early. That's just it. We're on the very front side of this as a communication tool. Email, it's at the very end of its life cycle. No one reads them anymore, right? So this mobile marketing, communicating via text, is new. And I used to be VP of development for a company that had 24,000 businesses using this technology. So when we taught these companies how to do this. And so there's no reason why we couldn't use some of the same fundamentals for you guys to generate revenue. And then, of course, there's other ways to communicate. And if you're aware of what's going on with Facebook right now, there's a lot of big changes to it. But even though Facebook's the biggest thing going right now, but still can only reach half of the people. So versus 92% people with an SMS enabled phone that can text. Right? So we have the biggest market. And when we work well together, the things that we do are this. We're going to get extra transactions out of each one of your customers. We're going to get also, depending on how you outbound advertise, this is where if we were interviewing, we'd figure this out, but how to steal business from your competitors, how to use mobile marketing to do that initial attraction. And then also how you do your Facebook. There's very specific and very interesting ways that I can actually help boost your company via text message. And then also same with email marketing. We can basically double your open rate on email marketing too via mobile. So there's really some neat strategies that we can do. So really what we try to do is mobilize all your marketing strategies via the newspaper in Manhattan, Kansas, or Facebook, maybe on pieces of paper. If you go to a civic event, you can, or a Chamber of Commerce thing, you can hand out business cards to people that say text Cox BBQ to get a coupon, right? Or on your website. Right now you're asking for emails from people, but do people really sign up very often for email marketing? Well, no, because it's like they're always afraid they're going to get nailed. So, but if you just say, hey, type in your cell phone number, we'll send you a coupon via text. That's different, right? It's unique. And so right now, when we do it right too, we can market well to both of the kinds of customers you have. You have existing clients right now, and we want to increase the number of visits per year. It's really simple. So like, let's just say your average client comes in every 6 weeks. And let's say because we send them 2 or 3 text messages in a month, that average goes from 6 weeks to 5 weeks or 4 weeks, right? Well, over the course of a year, that is 2 or 3 more visits. Duh. So that is the whole point. We're trying to get as much of your clients spending money as possible. And if we can get them to come in just a little bit more often than they were planning, bam, that's how we're going to do it. And so we can also send that text message out for maybe events that you do in the community, and growth of social media. There's some really unique strategies there. And then so, of course, depending on how you advertise outbound, and even like in the wedding market, like for your banquet spaces, I've got some ideas there to talk about. So we can talk about that, later on as well. But anyway, but the number one thing you got to do is in-store promotion. So when you're face-to-face with your client, hand them a piece of collateral, or have the setting on the menu or on the stand. So on counter displays or bag stuffers, say text Cox BBQ to 727 to get your free soft drink, right? Because maybe it's worth trading the food cost of one soft drink for that person's cell phone. So anyway, like maybe on a window display or receipts with marketing, signage, menu, table toppers, catering materials. So like when you do a catering gig somewhere, people are going to taste your food who aren't familiar with you. Like, wow, this is really good. And then there's some collateral that says, well, text Cox BBQ to 72727 to get your free coupon. Okay, so that person does, and bam, now that they're in your marketing system, then we're going to compel them to come by. Then we can also do high-tech things like through kiosks. So, and actually, this is the part where it'd be good to pause it. So this is good to pause because what I'd like you to do is grab your phone and text Cox BBQ to 72727. Do that, and then you can text also Cox kiosk to 72727. And so basically we're going to blow this up. This is a piece of collateral material that I just kind of put together. So now if you have a scanner in your phone, you can also scan this thing. So it just kind of depends on how what kind of technology you use. So go ahead and pause that, check it out, and then continue on. Click. Okay, so mobile is about ROI. So let's just make an assumption. We're just going to do one location. We're going to try to get 10 opt-ins in a day, right? 5 at lunch and 5 at night. We're going to make that our goal. Can we get 10 people a day to trade their cell phone number for a free drink? Yeah, sure. So if we do that, that's 3,000 in a year. And so then a year from today, we're going to send 3 text messages to those people. That's about 9,000 in a month. And we'll assume somewhere around as far as transaction amount between 2 and 7% for restaurants. So you might get 2% on some promotions, 7% on others, but let's just assume 4% as an average. Well, that would be an additional 360 transactions. Okay, 360 transactions at $15. Okay, now we're talking about that $5,000 a month in additional revenue. So that's about $60,000 a year. And again, I'm charging $59 a month for my service. And then your database goes up at 4 cents per text. So we're talking about literally a 15-to-1 ROI, which is what I'd estimate for you. And then another way to think about this is, if we're going to send 3 text messages a month to each of your people and it's 4 cents per text, we're basically going to spend about 8 to 12 cents per month. So over the course of a year, that's about about 96 cents to $1.44 in the course of a year. And they're going to see our text messages 36 times. Because, again, everybody reads the text messages. So even if that leads to one more transaction, which it probably is, well, at $12, whatever for a sandwich, that's great, right? It's a good ROI. And if it gets 2 or 3 more transactions, even better. All right, so we have a whole bunch of mobile options available. Every gimmick and trick in the book we can do, and we can spend an hour just on that one page. And so what I'd really like to do, if any of this sounds of interest to you guys, would like to schedule a meeting and talk more about really what it is that we do and how we partner together on this. You can text SPY Mobile to 72727. There's some other videos in there about mobile marketing that I've put together. And then you might want to pause on this video, on this page here. So these are all the things that you can check. So if you text SPY to 72727, you can see all of our YouTube videos. We can also see a video if you just want to see what a loyalty punch card looks like. It's SPY Pizza 3. Again, you can pause it and check that out if you wish. You can do Cox Barbecue to 72727, also Cox Kiosk to see how we could use technology. And then also if you're interested in hiring my band for a special event sometime at either Coco Bolo's, Kansas City, or somewhere else, give me a call and we can put something together. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Love to talk to you some more. Thanks, bud. Bye-bye.